Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody is doing well today. So I had mentioned yesterday that we were going to record our class nice and early today. So it is just about 5:50 here, Pacific time in Los Angeles. Era, good morning. I've got my monitor up today. Happy Thanksgiving. I was wondering if anybody would join, but I guess, like I said, on the East Coast, this is maybe a good morning time. So I'm pulling up a playlist from April 28th. If you want music, go on my Spotify, and there is an Urban Flow playlist. And then once you get that up, you can go ahead and start the list. And then we're going to start in Child's Pose today. So when you are ready and you've got your volume set, and start with your knees mat width apart. Your bum back towards your heels and bring your forehead down. Here's what you realize at 5:30 in the morning is that you really haven't spoken to anybody yet. So I'll be warming up my voice as we get going, a little raspy. And so far this morning, but so nice to be here with everybody. I hope everybody's staying safe and being mindful. Here's the thing, here's the difference. So there's obviously with everything going on in the world, we could be moving around in our lives and holding on to a lot of fear and to a lot of stress. But hopefully you're realizing that your practice and the practice of mindfulness allows you to really and be present with where you are and what you're doing while you're doing it. And that you're able to see fairly clearly in real time and how to make the proper mindful adjustments, and whether that's removing yourself from an environment, whether that's, giving somebody an extra foot or two when you're at the market. And bring your forehead back onto the mat. And a part of mindfulness that people don't think about is within your own mind. It's easy to attach ourselves into the stories. Right? It's easy to believe whatever it is that you heard from the last person that you talked to. And so it really helps reconcile and maintain in the space of your practice and stay on course and mindfully adjust as necessary, just like listening to your body as you begin breathing and practicing into your edge. And so even here, we're sitting in a passive expression. You could be feeling quite a bit of sensation. Let's begin to increase the volume of breath that we're taking into the body and feel into the edge. With your lips sealed, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Back in the day, you guys, back in 2019, we would have some pretty incredible holiday classes because you would shorten the schedule, obviously, and just pretty much try to squeeze as many people as you can or as you could into the room. So I hope everybody gets to practice with plenty of space, and yet we share this practice and send this practice all over. And even if you haven't taken a class in a couple months, you enjoy taking this class today. Inhale, rise up, come to all fours. And bring your knees in underneath your hips. And with your inhale, tuck your toes. And exhale, let's feel a downward facing dog. Check in with your shoulders. And of course, check in with your hamstrings. And begin to warm up in the expression of the body as you breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And you've got a little tiny bend to my knees. And that way you can feel in the belly. And so less sag in the belly, little bend to the knees, and more height to the hips. And take it in through your nose, out through your nose. 3 breaths here. Let's check the length of our down dog. If we inhale, forward to a high plank, and shoulders over your elbows, elbows over your wrists. And then if you're too short, adjust your feet back. Kick through your heels and your legs now from the inner thighs, say the inner knee, all the way up to your hip crease. And together, breathe in here. And then exhale, lower halfway down. Turn the elbows in, they touch the ribs. And then take an inhale. And exhale, press the mat away and draw your belly as you lift your hips high, downward facing dog. And still awakening through the upper back. Loosening through the outer hips, bring your big toes together and bend your knees, look forward. And go ahead and walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. And big toes together, let your chin come down into your chest, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, forward fold. Listen to your body, everybody. Inhale, rise. Practice to your edge, reach up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, dive, forward fold. With your breath, inhale, halfway lift, pull your heart forward. And bend your knees, plant your hands, step back into a high inner knee to your hip crease. Inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, lower all the way down onto your chest. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, lower your chest down. And curl your toes. Inhale, press up, high plank. And exhale, move back, downward facing dog. And so as you breathe into the body, it is more than simply going through the motions. And there's a deeper or more vivid understanding of the experience. And then you're allowing it to combine the intersection physically, mentally, and emotionally as you flow through the breath and experience the energy within your own body, that which we then connect amongst all of us. And we've got quite a few people practicing here live, so that's awesome. Inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, take 2 steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back. Chaturanga, elbows to your ribs. Elbows touch ribs, tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, draw back, downward facing dog. And breathe. Connect breath. Keep waking up the body. Big toes together. Heels up. Bend the knees. Exhale. Walker little hop. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Rise. Reach up. Exhale. Hands to your heart. I say every breath counts. Inhale. Circle the arms up. And exhale. Bow. Forward fold. Inhale. Lift halfway. Plant step, light jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Press through your hands. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back, warming the hips. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Connect to your core. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Hold here. And firm your hands, twisting your elbows in, upper arms out. And breathe into your upper back for 3. Left leg strong, 2. And 1. Inhale, kick it back. And exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Use the belly. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart out. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms up, interlace the fingers. And release the index, side bend to the left. And you can humble your chin. Keep your hips and shoulders relatively square to the top of your mat. Feel the breath in your right side body. Inhale, rise to center. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center.
Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, listen. Exhale, step your left foot back. Set your lunge so your right knee is on top of the heel, and use your arms and to kickstand your heart. Keep your gaze steady on one spot. We're going to inhale, tap the left knee to the mat, and then exhale, lift it back up. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, lift it up. Now with a clip, a little faster. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hand, step back into your down dog, and press into your right heel as you ground down through your left hand. And then match that weight in your left hand over to your right hand. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. And exhale, knee to your nose. Hold here, arms straight. And so I'm drawing the left knee in as I kick to extend from the right inner thigh to the back heel and broadening the shoulders on the back. Nice. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step through, step forward. Use your core, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart out. And exhale, forward fold, dive. Inhale, rise, arms up, interlace the fingers. And release the index, side bend to the right. And chin can sit soft. As we begin our practice this morning, breathe into your left side body. And ground yourself in the strength of your legs. Inhale, rise to center. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms up, look up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, listen. Right foot back into your lunge, big step. Left knee over your left heel. And set your hands, use the arms under your shoulders, kickstand your heart, steady your gaze on one spot. Inhale, tap the right knee to the mat. Exhale, lift it back up. Inhale, tap the knee. And exhale, draw it back up. Okay, now a little faster. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands, step back into your downward facing dog. And feel from your left heel to your right palm. And so it's helped squaring. You should feel more square and through your body, and from your hips through your torso all the way up to your shoulders. And your thighs are awake. Bring your big toes together. Lift your heels up, bend your knees. Exhale, walk or light hop. Inhale, halfway rise. And as you exhale, bow, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, reach tall, palms face. And exhale, draw your bum back, sit into your chair. And feel the space out of your waist. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, right elbow outside your left thigh, prayer twist. And the belly shrink as the back broadens. And your left elbow pointing up as your right elbow is leveraged and connected to your outer left thigh above your knee. Keep your bum low. Inhale, square. Reach your arms up, Utkatasana. And keep it light. Fill your body to the expression of your breath. Bring your hands to your heart. And exhale, twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And the belly gets small. Right here in the US of A, we love to gorge ourselves on a holiday and eat a lot of food. 'Tis the season, everyone. And come back to center, reach your arms up and draw your bum back. Take an inhale And exhale, stand up, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, light hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep those elbows in and press back, and shoulders will continue to draw back. And so you won't put extra weight into your shoulders as you're working those transitions. Breathe here. And scoop the belly. Inhale, float the right leg up. And exhale, step your right all the way through. Inhale, rise, kick through your back heel. And exhale, bring your arms by your sides. Feel the air move with the arms. Inhale, rise, reach up. And exhale, warrior two, back heel down. Inhale, reverse the warrior two. And then exhale, come back to warrior two. Now straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse your triangle. And then exhale, windmill your hands downstream, plant pivot, kick your right leg back, three-legged dog. And come forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, feet down, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So that's a very airy flow. And feel the air in your arms. And feel the air in your legs. Feel the connection to your core. Let's do it again. Right foot down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, kick through the back heel. Exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, rise, arms up. And exhale, warrior two, back heel down, arms in a T. Inhale, reverse your warrior two. And exhale, arms back, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse your triangle. And exhale, windmill your hands to the mat, plant pivot, kick your left leg back, and flow. Chaturanga, elbows in, save the shoulders. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Save the shoulders. Only learn through our personal experience. That's why you hear me talk about turning the elbows in, because it's easy to muscle these movements. Big toes touch. Firm hands, and this will help strengthen your upper back. So people with a lot of flexibility in the hips, you want to really focus on activating the upper back muscles. Lift your heels, bend your knees, exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, sit back into your chair. And take an inhale. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Set your left heel, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, pull forward. Inhale, kick back. Knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale to your left elbow. Got it. Inhale, kick back. And step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, right foot back, lunge into your front leg. Set your right hand down, twist, lift the back of your right knee. And feel it open the left side of your chest. And as you exhale, gaze and left hand down. Set your hands, bend your knees, inhale, load it. And then exhale, jump switch. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, back heel down. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant pivot, kick back, three-legged, and flow, elbows in, get that chest proud. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, draw back, downward facing dog. Feel it in your chest. Take a breath in through your nose. Breath out through your nose. Feel your feet draw with your belly. Connect to your core. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms reach. Exhale, warrior two, back heel down. Inhale, reverse your warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant pivot, kick back, three-legged dog. And come forward, chaturanga, elbows in, feet down. Inhale. And as you exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose. And breath out through your nose. Nice. Step your left foot all the way through. And feel your hands. Take a breath in. Bend your knees. Exhale. Jump switch. Right foot forward. Left foot back. Left hand down. Twist. Reach your right arm up. And feel it draw open. Right side of your chest. Lift the back of your left knee. Awesome. Bring your gaze and right hand down. And again, draw with your belly. Bend your knees. And exhale, jump, switch, float your hips. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, back heel down. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands. Plant pivot, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Bend your legs, sit Utkatasana. And if you're all up at the top of your mat, take a hop back. Nice. Sit down low. Pop the heels, spread the knees, and then bring your hands to the mat. Knees above your elbows, and float your feet off the ground. Firm into your hands, connect to your breath. Float your elbows off your arms, and bring them back. Nice. Working that float in through your core. Take an inhale. Exhale, step or jump back. Shoot chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back and draw with your legs, inner thighs, and pull you back. And so you're releasing any tension, any grip. And from your low spine, 3 breaths in your down dog, please. So that's how you practice when we talk about floating into crow, right? We've done that float to your crow. Okay, bring your feet back up to your hands, forward fold. Big toes together, let your head hang heavy. Shake your arms out. Take a deeper breath. Feel the back of your lungs. Feel the back of your ribs. And draw yourself to center, big toes together. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your heart out. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up, reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Weight into your right foot, lift your left knee. Figure 4, ankle to your thigh. Bend your standing leg. And sit back and down as you pull your heart forward. And so modified figure 4 chair with your hands to your heart. And feeling out to your right leg, engage your glute. Feel your hamstring, uncross your left leg, and then kick it back, toppling tree, pull your heart center into your thumbs. And pressing down through your right foot, and so you're lifting up the thigh, and then out of your hip crease. And step your left foot back, straighten your front leg, inhale, reach your arms up, hips square, and exhale, lead with your chest, and hinge, and bring your hands all the way down to the ground, frame your front foot. And feel your back heel settle into your breath. If you got away from it, take an inhale. Then exhale, bow forehead to your knee. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale, bow forehead to your knee. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, bow forehead to the knee. And pivot on your back toes, square. Step your left foot to your right. Lift your heels, double toe stand. Bring your bum down. Inner thighs squeeze, bring your hands to your heart center. And you can stay with your double toe stand or hook your right elbow outside your left thigh. And set your right hand to the mat. And create the shelf, lift the left foot. Lift the right foot, side crow. And with the knees drawing into the chest. And the heels curling into the bum. And float the feet back down to the ground. And double toe stand, everyone take an inhale. And as we exhale, hug the inner thighs, begin to rise for 5, 4, 3, 2, reach up. And lower your heels down, hands to your heart center. Great job. Inhale, ride that wave, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Firm the hands, plant, step, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Catch some hang time. I'll come back. And downward facing dog. Breathe here. And connect to your inhale, connect to your exhale. Nice rhythm, everybody. Big toes together. Firm those hands, lift your heels up. Exhale, walker light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Weight into your left foot, lift your right knee. Figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. And then sit your bum back as you lift your heart up. And your palms help draw you into the expansion of your center. So even though you're pulling in, right, it doesn't feel like you're walking on a tightrope. It feels like your center is expanded. The balance comes with a greater sense of ease as you continue to deepen the breath. And feel your heart lift. Uncross your right leg, kick it back, and pull your heart forward, toppling tree. And ground your left foot, lift up and out of your thigh, and you'll feel lighter. You'll get so light, you'll be floating. And feels good to breathe here. And step your right foot to the back of your mat. Straighten both legs. Square your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up. Hey, belly in as you hinge. Reach forward. Keep the back heel heavy. Bring your hands down to the ground. Intense side stretch. Keep the back heel down. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Nice. Pivot on your right toes. Square. Step your right foot to your left. Pop your heels. And sit your bum down. And double toe stand. Bring your palms together in front of your heart center. Inner thigh squeeze. Shoulders back over the hips. Breathe here. And you can stay or play. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And so it's just like your chair twist. But now bring your hands down. We're going to turn it sideways. And for side crow. Bend your arms, lift your right foot first. That outer thigh is on the left elbow. And then your right elbow drawing into your side. Knees drawing into your chest. He draws everything into your midline. Softly bring your feet back to the mat. Hands frame. And palms back to your heart. Double toe stand, inhale. And exhale, we begin to rise for 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach the arms up. Set the heels down. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's float. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Nice exhale, press back. And draw back, inner thighs, downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths in your down dog. Slow down your exhale. Restore the calm beat of your heart. And so as I said, we like to gorge ourselves on food during the holidays. How about the rest of the year, including the holidays? We also gorge ourselves on deep, 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 deep breaths. All right, there's consumption in breath. And feeling that positivity, working through your body, your mind, and your emotions, all the layers. Inhale, lift your right leg up, kick through the heel. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. And right knee to your left elbow, kick out onto your floor. Pivot your back heel down, right shoulder over your right wrist, reach your left arm up. Last thing to turn is the gaze. Feel good in your bottom arm. And feel great about your legs, pressing them into the ground. And gaze and left hand down. Pivot your back heel. Drag your right leg. Kick it back. Big step. Right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise. Arms come up. And then twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And feel it roll into your back toes. Draws your chest forward. And then look down, keep the twist all the way into your right foot. And drag your back leg and then lift it up. Keep the leverage, elbow to your outer thigh in the twist. Tuck your back toes, land into your foot. Inhale, rise, push off your front heel, reach your arms up. And exhale, warrior two, and draw your knees away from each other. Inhale to reverse your warrior two. And exhale, bring your arms back, shoulders stack, reach forward. And right hand down, outside your right foot, reach your top arm over. Now you can rotate, feel your rib cage turn, gaze comes up underneath your left bicep. And feel your back heel, inhale, rise, and reverse your warrior two. And stay back, straighten your front leg, and feel the length up your right side body. Sweet, bring your arms back, shoulders stacked, turn your right toes in. Keep the arms in a T, inhale, and exhale, bow, left hand down to the ground, flat. And reach your right arm up, and draw your inner thighs back, keep your hips relatively square. And keep your left hand where it is. Bring your right arm down underneath your left armpit and reach for the outside of your left shin. And slide your left arm up to the sky and then hook your left arm behind your back for a half bind. And feel your legs as you ground yourself. Okay, actually grounding yourself into your mat, but then grounding yourself in the space of your body. And bring your gaze and hands back to the mat and set your palms. Take an inhale and exhale, forward fold or float your legs up. And if your feet went up, bring your feet back down. And then walk your hands over to your right foot, pivot square. Step your right foot back into your down dog. And feel from your left hand to your right heel. And then balance that out through your right palm. Beauty, right foot down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Notice how you're getting lighter. Inhale, kick back. And exhale to your right elbow, kick out onto your floor. Pivot your back heel down. Left shoulder over your left wrist. If not, make the adjustment with your back foot. Feeling good in the shoulder, turn the gaze up. And lips are sealed. We continue to breathe. Gaze and right hand down. Pivot back heel high. Kick your left leg back. Big step, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up. And twist, hands to your heart, right elbow outside your left thigh. And roll into your back toes. That's going to pull you up out of your low back. And keep your twist, gaze down. Transfer the weight forward and float your back foot off the ground. And stay strong in your right leg. Tuck your toes, float back to the mat. And feel your front heel. Inhale, rise. And exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. So back toes turn in slightly, and to pull your left glute in behind the knee, slide, reach forward. Left hand outside your left foot, and reach your right arm all the way over. And find the line, rotate, right ribs back, left ribs through. And shoulders drawn down, and then your gaze can slide up, look inside your right bicep. You got it. Feel your feet, feel your belly. Inhale, rise, and reverse your warrior two. Stay here. Straighten your front leg, and reversed in your triangle. And bring your arms back, shoulders stack, and pivot. Turn your left toes in, and take an inhale. And exhale, hinge, and bring your right hand down to the ground, and then reach your left arm up. And work the strength in the upper back as you pull your inner thighs away from your chest. And in the exhale, let that belly shrink, twist a little bit deeper. I can tell you right now, this practice is going to feel much better in today than it will feel tomorrow. And bring your left arm down underneath your right armpit. Grab for the outside of your right shin. And then take your right arm up. Keep those hips as square as you can. Hook your right arm behind your low spine. And feel it, lightness and flow. Bring your gaze and hands to the mat. And stay in your forward fold or plant your palms and press up. Hands to the mat, feet to the mat. Take an inhale if you went up. And then exhale, walk your hands over to your left foot. Pivot square, step back, and downward facing dog. Nice deep breath, good. Feeling your heart. Feel the connection within. So nice, toggle the switch. And you flip the switch by making it to your mat. Beautiful thing, big toes together. Lift your heels up. Load the spring, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, separate your feet in the forward fold. And peace fingers, hook your big toes. And give your shoulders a roll away from your ears, elbows wide. Stretch the top of your head down to the ground. Feel the balance in your breath. And if you got into gripping the jaw, muscling your way through the practice. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, just behind the teeth. 3 more breaths in your fold. And keep a hold of your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Release the toes. Heel toe your feet together. Bend your legs. Sit back deep into your Utkatasana. Woo. And sitting deeper. And then hands or no hands. Come all the way down onto your bum. Land. And then lift your feet off the ground. Hey, that could be a tricky transition in the bone structure of the feet into the shins. And so if you have the space, it looks way more graceful than when I do it without my arms touching the ground. Inhale, lower halfway down, stay on your sacrum. And gaze at the tops of your feet and point your toes so your shoulders are about as high as the balls of your feet. And you slowly come back up, knees to your chest. And then spread your knees apart. Hook your big toes with your peace fingers. You can pull the back of your heart center up to take it out of your low back first. Okay, now draw those knees up above your elbows and flex your wrists. Feel your sacrum and feel your belly firm. You're in crow pose. And so imagine these hands on the ground. And when your hands touch the ground with the breath, the exhale, and shoots your hips up and back, and you land in Chaturanga. Bring your knees together, hands behind the knees, and start to rock up and down the length of your spine. Right, you're going to feel it. Draw into your belly, draw into your back, and through the breath, the exhale is going to float you back. Cross your right ankle over your left ankle, and then we're going to roll through, plant the hands, exhale, walk, hop, or float back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back into your down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step through and take off, standing splits. And if you need some space in the front, make sure there's nothing out in front of you. I should have said that earlier. Okay, we're going to take off of the right leg, and we're going to land back on the right foot. So you lift the right heel, load the spring, and then you land back on your right foot. So it's not a jump switch. Hands down, inhale, and then exhale. Use that left leg and to draw you up into that float. Do 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Nice. Bring your left foot down onto the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And then swing your right ankle behind your left ankle. Pinky toes meet. And we can crawl the hands up and over to the left. And keep both heels drawn down, chin settles into the chest. And more weight into the heels than in the toes. Feels good. Find the breath in through your nose and out. And crawl your hands back to center. Bring your right foot back inside your left foot. And step your left foot back into a lunge. And pivot your back heel down. Okay, we did this earlier this week from modified side angle. Bring your right hand inside your right foot. Check it out. Tuck your right elbow behind your right knee. And then you set your right hand. Look at your left hand. Set it shoulder width. So your hands are on a diagonal line. Okay, now all we do is start to bend the arms, slide your right foot out, lift the inner right foot up, and then float your back leg off the ground. Nice. Bring your left foot down, right foot back to the ground. And pivot on your back toes, set your hands, and step back into your downward facing dog. Feel your right heel, press down, left big toe onto the back of your right ankle. And draw the space into your back and shoulders, back of the neck, and turn your elbows in slightly. And bring your left foot back onto the mat and feet hip width apart. And bring your big toes together, lift your heels up. Okay, this time you're going to walk or jump through onto your bum, lie down onto your back. Lift the heels, exhale, walk or jump through, and lie down onto your back. And feet down onto the ground, reach your arms over your head. And bring your knees into your chest, hands behind your knees, and start to rock up and down the length of your spine. And keep rocking. And feel how you get lighter as you exhale up, and then you can slow it down and kind of hover it in air time, even in your rock. Left ankle over your right ankle. And then through the exhale, roll over the shins and plant the hands. Press, plant, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Take off, right leg lifts, standing splits. And hop your left foot back, give yourself space at the top. And so we take off the left foot, we land back on the left foot. Use the right leg, feel the inner thigh, how that draws you up. Lift the heel, bend the knee, exhale. And so I press the hands down and turn the elbows in as you exhale. You can catch some air time. 3 more. Nice. Bring your feet together. Big toes touch. And left ankle swings behind your right. Pinky toes meet. And weight into your left heel. And walk your hands over to the right. And ground your heels. Soften your chin into your chest. And always turning into a deeper and focused connection to your breath. Walk your hands back to center and bring your left foot back inside. Step your right foot back to lunge and then pivot your back heel down. And bring your left hand inside your left foot. Okay, so now maybe you can see it a little bit more from this angle. Left elbow tucks in behind your left knee, and then your hand is just inside the heel. Right hand shoulder width, but we're on a diagonal line. Okay, 45 degrees per the top edge of your mat. Okay, now as I start to lean into the arms, bend the arms, elbows in, walk the left foot out, lift it up, and swing that right leg back. And bring your right foot back, left foot to the ground, and then pivot square back into your lunge. No rush, set your hands and step back into your downward facing dog. Ooh, feel your body twisted, back body stretch, and front body support. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, and lift your hips, downward facing dog. Great job. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Open your right hip, pivot to the outer edge of your left foot, and support. Left shoulder behind your wrist. And press your hips out as you reach over. And you now keep that left elbow turning back. Bend your left leg, and then pivot onto your left heel. And so both legs are bent. And then lift your hips more straight up. Right arm back. You dip the hips, bend the knees, and then pivot back, come around into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and right knee to your right wrist. Turn your shin in for pigeon. And bring your right hand to the center line of your mat. Curl your left heel in, reach back for the inside. And then slide your left knee away from your right knee. And square your hips. And ground your front shin. Bring your right hand to your heart center. Option to reach your right arm straight up. And gaze and right hand back down softly. And belly in, release your left foot. And center and square, take an inhale. And exhale, crawl your hands forward. And to make your way down onto your elbows or all the way down onto your chest. Loosen the neck and roll the tongue around the inside of your lips. And take 3 more breaths in your pigeon. I'm biased since I create the playlist, but if you're listening to the playlist, it's pretty good. Hands down, tuck your back toes, and then step back into your down dog. And feel your right leg. And pedal it out a little bit. And flow, come back into your right leg. Be mindful of the shoulders. Right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Open your left hip. Pivot to the outer edge of your right foot. Step behind. And your right leg starts straight. So we're very aware of the right shoulder. Elbow stay turns in. Even a micro bend to the elbow as you reach your top arm over. And here's where you can easily over rotate. So micro bend. And pivot your right foot flat. Okay, both feet flat. And then as you press the inner thighs up. Now dip your hips, bend your knees. See how the shoulder comes back behind the wrist? And then pivot square into your downward facing dog. Nice wide upper back inhale, left leg lifts. And left knee to your left wrist, single pigeon. Angle the shin, bring your left hand in front to the center line of your mat. Reach your right hand back and catch the inside of your foot, ankle, or shin. And find the balance, belly drawn, tailbone down, left hand to your heart center. Should feel good on that shoulder that was just supporting you. An option to stay or float your left arm up. And belly in, float your left hand down. And softly release your back leg. And bring both hands in front, square. And then go ahead and come down onto your elbows, all the way down onto your chest. And sleepy pigeon, forehead to the mat. And 3 more breaths. And come back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes. Exhale, lift the knee. Step back into your downward facing dog. You stand in that left heel. Take your right big toe onto the back of your left ankle. Breathe into it. And bring your right foot back inside. Come down onto your knees. If you'd like a little sip of water, take a sip. It wouldn't be a holiday practice if we didn't have a plank off. So here we go. And set the timer for 5 minutes. All right, we haven't done a plank off in a little while. So 5 minutes. Okay, you're going to start the clock, tuck the toes, plank, support yourself. If you need to put your knees down, put them down, 3 breaths, and then come back up, and yet we'll work to keep them up the entire time. Ready, set, go. And set it up, find your position. And balls of your feet, you're not all the way in the tips of your toes, and drop into your breath here. You're not muscling it. There's a firmness. You've been doing it your entire practice, a firmness, and to create the lightness. And don't be surprised if you feel a little emotional in this plank off. It has been a year of all years, a year that we will never forget. Feelings, the process, but I tell you what, there's a lot of beauty, there's a lot of life that is happening this year. You know, it's been tough on so many levels for everybody. Breathe. You can do it. We're halfway there. Okay. 2 people I know that are on the class right now. Susanna, stay with it. Era, stay with it. I think I remember last year in the Thanksgiving plank off, I think John Downs, it was John Downs and Leslie. Was it Leslie or John? Gee, you guys have to remind me. I think I remember it being you too, though. Dig into your breath. Feel your belly. You're in the home stretch, everybody. Last minute. We got it. I think we're going to make it. 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down dog on 1. Lift your hips first. Take a deep breath in. If you're at home all by yourself, open your mouth. Sigh. Ha ha ha. Ah. Shake it out. Shake it out. Come down onto your knees. And child's pose, please. Rest your forehead, land in your space, in your peace, moment of contentment. And don't be surprised if you feel the emotions in the release as well. Let it out. So much love, so much positivity. You guys know I always say support yourselves. That's happening right here. Support each other. And that's happening here, and that's happening when we come off of our mats. And go ahead and roll yourself up. And if you'd like another sip of water, please do. Swing your legs around in front. And then lie down onto your backs, please. And go soles of your feet together, knees apart. And you open your arms like you're going to give somebody the biggest hug. Like you could put your arms around the world. We've heard a lot of stories over the last several days and weeks, right? Struggles, challenges within families, and we've all had ours, that's for sure. Yeah, but at this point in our lives, I think, why do we do this? We do this within our families. What is this based on? Conditioning and patterns, learned behavior. And so if we know in part and what's contributing, how do we break those cycles? Well, it takes one person. If one person changes in dynamic, everything has to change with it. But really beyond the change, simply the question, why do we do this with anybody, let alone family or friends? And so let's just listen. Let's truly listen to our ability to connect right here within ourselves, and let that light illuminate and connect us with all beings, especially those that are closest to us. And to be able to share, not just on a holiday, our love, our gratitude, and sometimes our challenges, right? And the reality of life, and the roller coaster of life. And so that we can feel the support, and we can stay open, and we can be vulnerable and with one another. And let your legs go straight, everyone. And you can relax your arms down by your sides a little bit. You can rest one hand or both hands onto your belly. Take a deep breath. And exhale, let it go. And take your time in Shavasana. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I look forward to seeing and practicing with you and tomorrow. And stay safe. And remember, you have this built in, the mindful adjustments. And so you can see them so that you can make them as you go on this adventure and continue your practice off your mat. And so much love, light, and peace, everyone. Namaste.